Jody.
Len, lu main Delta Force juga, Len?
Enggak, belum download. Mager anjing downloadnya.
Gak mau objektif, Cuk. Ngekill bot terus. Ya emang kill banyak.
Kalau Tasya nanti aku kasih cheatnya, Len.
Bacot pala kotak.
Gipa yang ngentot. Indomaret lu gua jarah kemarin anjing.
Lu masih hidup, Lip?
Lu juga masih hidup, Pai? Kirain udah ini mati dibakar sama ini masa kemarin Indomaret ini kan di Senayan.
Enggak lah, gue nggak situ-situ anjir.
Itu Alpha Express gue jarah itu kemarin di Senayan.
Kotak Express anjing.
Alpha Express jing.
Gendut mana yo? Ayolah nonton
Bobok dah.
lagi lah.
Setiap hari Jumat sama Sabtu anjing.
Ya elah yang lain enggak.
Emang dia kerja ngapain dia yo?
Freelance neng pabrik bapak yang bagian udang.
Akhirnya Cuk, seumur umur dia hidup baru kerja sekali anjing.
Bersyukur.
Nah, lu nggak lihat ini gue, bro?
Lu cuman ini doang. Gimik.
Ya ilah gimik kepala lo gimik.
Anak menteri sok kerja aja nih gimik nih.
Buset, lawannya kagak adil anjing.
Lip.
Nggak ada, Len.
Pulau Pecang, Lip, sumpah bagus anjing.
Pulau Pecang
ayo.
Cari Pulau Pecang.
Oh, itu di Banten ya? Ya udah itu langsung aja ajakin tuh pusat.
Langsung saja. Dia suka pantai nggak anjing?
Dia suka kok nggak ini yang alam-alam gitu.
Yang alam.
Alam sutra.
Udahlah langsung aja jadiin yuk forwarding ke pusat yuk.
Bacot ngentot.
Iya, bacot kotak.
Ngentot nih Gipa Indomaret ngentot.
Pusat pala lu kotak.
Semoga Indomaret lu kena maling anjing.
Amin ya robbal alamin.
Karyawannya suruh ganti 25 juta.
Lip, minjem dulu Lip 10 juta Lip.
Norek.
Ntar kok gantinya sebulan 2 juta.
Rumah lu gue sita anjing.
Anjing 2 juta sebulan doang loh.
Pasti lu mau top up FIFA kan?
Kagak, gue mau beli motor.
Apa top up ini?
Gue mau beli motor kurang.
Cari teman serius operator normal. Teman serius.
Expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Main satu ada fun, RM-nya nggak fun. Apa sih main kok fun, apa serunya fun? Menang lah, kamu tahu.
Jadi telur kecilku yang besar lebih gini besar ya.
Yondi tolong.
Kita start bisa gue. Halo. Telur kecil.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system.
Yondi, kok manggil orang MU wes ngentot?
Everything you need to spring a
successful offside try. Dulu anjing.
Tolong lu Pak.
That looks a decent.
Lagu semut.
Oh, it's played into the area.
Tanggal pintu situ anjing.
Bastoni can get it.
Insyaallah.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was
semut berarti yang tawang tuh.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Mager ge tapi aku nontonnya film pijar nang Semarang tuh.
Pedri.
Tapi nang di Suasu. Dia kecek ning kene.
Pedri.
Karena Delta Force. Tak terus sekali Discord ya.
Can he get onto this? Now it's Kostic. No, it's not getting there. Raul. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Seedorf. And here's Mbappe.
Ketemu fine. Okay.
Brzezinski. Pedri. Could move up a gear here. Brzezinski. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe. Bale. It's Bale!
Jai gagal.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Bale actually didn't do an awful
Cok
lot.
AWM cok ono anomali jing.
Laval with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Halo.
Game tolol.
Bale!
Apaan sih lu bro?
Oh,
Left
fine stop from the keeper.
Well,
Well, someone's doing his job
Sampai
properly.
pada Cek, men.
That's for sure.
Ini gimana ya installnya?
Raul. And here's
Tutorial
Bale.
install.
He's having a go.
Yo karen dolat karen awe lip delta pas karen.
Inggris.
Ada ya, ada.
Enggak, anjing suara
Spread out to the
gitu.
left.
Apa sih pala kotak?
That's a
Udah
dangerous
live
ball.
di TikTok. Bye.
Chance for
Gak
a
kan gak
shot.
bisa.
Belum bisa sampai tanggal 13.
Decent bit of
Tanggal
try.
13 Jo.
Mampus anjing.
Ah bacot
ngentot.
pala kotak.
Either side
Gua
able
itu
to
kabar
force a
gembira
breakthrough
anjing
here
bangsat.
Lip pinjam lip 10 juta lip.
and claimed it
Kabar
back
gembira
swiftly.
untuk kita semua.
Now it's
Piye
Kostic.
goblok aku ki wis
Entot.
Raul.
aku ki wis download game yo. Iki piye
Yo ndito
carane?
aswap jemen kuwi takone yang
Schneider.
itu lo cite kok Rusia sih.
Kostic.
Loader.
Ngisor dewe bang, ngisor dewe kenapa? Ora perlu cite anjing wis download.
Nah, ini dah
Brzezinski. And
virus.
it's Davis.
Katanya antivirus.
Oh, well played.
Wes,
Well sorted.
install, inject. Musuh cok jemen cok sabar nanti mati.
Cok jaringan nge-lag Cok.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bang jangan perang bang. Ah.
Now it's Bale. Rodri. Laval finding their passes. 15 minutes till half time. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Ya ilah wah. Orang mati cok.
Pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Iki terus password apa anjing? Bangsat.
Ball is over the line.
Password dulu.
Ada. Komen lu ada Cok.
Kostic.
Live di mana pak? YouTube.
Emang kagak gua baca aja.
And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right
Siapa?
up the
Ya
pitch.
kagak tahu gua Cok.
Yeah, they really should.
Kan kagak kelihatan kalau di sini mah.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Out to the left it goes.
Kagak
Cross
kelihatan
deflected
di sini
behind
kagak
for a
tahuan.
corner. And it's been taken short. Tries to play it through. Deep cross. When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. That's a throw. Rodri. It's Kimmich. Great vision. Raul. That was lovely, that. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slip. Roll! And it's a goal! That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this
Wah,
team.
gua ora tahu
Top
kalau
man, top
kagak
drawer.
kelihatan. Kayak
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there. Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
cuman kelihatan angka doang.
So the first moment of real significance. Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down. Shot could be on. Looks across and plays it in. And it's half-time here.
Kan biasanya juga lab di sebelah.
So a steady,
Nggak tahu.
solid and more than
Iya sih,
satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Anjir main crossing.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Mana ada saat dulunya nge-cheat delok tutorialnya sih babi.
Wes.
Temen gue bacot.
Ya wis ku wis piye.
Wes kok piye?
Substitution for Saudi Arabia.
Formasi marah-marah. Iya aja formasi frustasi. Tuh Collar udah main, no Collar no.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial
Gak
difference.
bisa main darat.
Rosicki.
Cocote kuwi ora mayat jing.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ceng pake Hampton apa mau? Iya.
Main elit.
A beautifully
Warfare.
midfield. The opposition have been
Kuwi cheat menu apa piye?
passes short and sharp.
Si.
Kuwi ada-ada gak cheat nganu sing
And here's
Delta Steam ora garena.
played back in.
Ceng karena iki.
It's Bale! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Magic.
Laval are doing very nicely, thank you. We're looking at a very different game now. The command
Emang tenis kuwi ngene apa ya?
Dito na ba?
disappointed with that.
Match fun asis.
Here's a man in form. Not the most accurate pass. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated? Picked out brilliantly. Collar.
Collar.
Di coba delok.
Collar
That
hijau.
was neither
Iya
one
emang
thing
suwi
nor
di
the
cheat.
other. Well, he was sure
Ora
he
ono,
was going
Cuk.
to pull that off.
Sebagai ulang.
Oh, that's clever.
Iki nak AFK piye? Ora apa
Well,
to?
that had the makings
Ora
of
apa-apa.
something quite promising, but it's
Engko sorry connect kok langsung mutu LF4.
well timed, excellent
Wis
interception.
sepatu dong.
Main Roblox aja,
Maldini.
main
Kimmich
Roblox.
promptly onto that,
Okay.
and that is that. Saudi Arabia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Wis tak ada sarsus.
Oh, easy pickings there. Baresi
Aduh salah.
somewhat off target. Collar.
Collar.
This is Griezmann. Kimmich, who does have an assist to his name. Brzezinski. Laval looking to pass their way through. Looking for options for movement.
Panik kau deh.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Laval clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. It's a pretty loose pass. Raul. And the counter is on.
Raul. Waduh, Raul ngantuk.
And it's Kostic. He's found a way through. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Kelas,
Pedri.
kayak OTW, bos.
Has a look and place it forward. Oh, no joy this time.
Tapi jangan, ntar gue baca jar. Susah banget bacanya dari HP soalnya.
Now it's Snyder. Kostic.
Kostik.
In towards the back stick. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Ingat banget gue itu kata-kata pas awalan lap. Apa tuh? Baru nyadar
Davis
itu.
gets his final warning.
Drogba.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Apa tuh kata-kata baru lap? Kayak mana tuh?
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mbappe
Squad
is
elit.
onto this.
Main sulit.
And he's
Cuak.
running through. Bale!
Squad
Oh, it
elit.
looked like 3-0 for
Taktik sulit.
sure.
Cuak.
Really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Cuak.
Kontol kalah gua.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bale.
Anjir, nge-lag.
Great chance! He should have put that one away.
Kurang kita.
Leading
Wis.
by 2 and the finishing
Timingan
line in sight.
ceduk. Rak gunde uncali bom mati. Mau cali bom bisa.
Intercepted. Now it's Kostic.
Bom tempel. Ya.
That's going in
Ah,
strongly.
cuak. Crossing terus, cuak.
No foul, says the referee.
Waduh, salah.
This is the time you need that pace. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Cuak.
Cross to the back post.
Baru nyadar itu collar. Tadi kan pakai Drogba. Iya, Cok. Gua tadi sore nonton. Nonton lu yang lama main PB. Anjay, keren kan gua?
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Well, for me, this was the
Jago
obvious
gua, Jago.
substitution. He'd become just a little jaded,
War.
and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. That's tidy.
Anjay, subscribe dulu Jar, lu belum
Pedri.
subscribe, benjir.
Griezmann.
Cuak.
Ibu datang gua.
And
Berat,
reclaimed
Anggu.
it in a trice. Played out to the right.
Apa tuh Des? Skillnya?
Well,
Cuak.
that is one way to stop
Masih
him.
nggak tau.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Belas.
Jelas. Bayaran
And
mahal.
he is going into that little black book.
The
Well, the
pensi
players
aja
are
gua main PB.
flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Jadi Tero please. Ya. Kok wis kalah.
Oh, temen gua masih pada main tuh PB itu. Udah keluar aja, Adek. Malu Adek kalah sama bansos. Mas Ode. Cuak, sakit kostiknya. Tuh gua sub.
And that's
Oh,
it.
kan waktu tanya channel YouTube.
That's where we have to end it.
Kontol.
Peter Drury and my co-commentator Jim Begley.
Modiar. Capoeira.
Capoeira. Mata nih cok capoeira. Dapat lagi nih tiket. Akankah kehokian ini terulang? Aduh, 4 doang lagi. Sisaan. Akankah kehokian ini terulang? Nyok, Torres.
Bosen Delta ya?
Mata nih cowok Torres. High lag mulu. Kapan deh dapet Torres? High lag mulu cowok tuh. Tawa aja kampret. Gas lagi divisi. Gue bisa kalah, seri kalah, kampret emang.
Kontol kalah gua.
Apa iki?
Wah, kita melawan full epic lagi nih kayaknya nih. Kayak bansos versus epic ini. Wah, sama dia juga ada bansos ya. Orang main di mobil apalagi seneng di konsol. Orang main di mobil turnamen doang. Tadi turnamen BC, untung gue menang. Tinggal yang giras belum gue mainin. Kalau live di HP gue nggak ada capture card, Cok. Susah konekin bagi layarnya. Kalau nggak pakai capture card patah-patah live-nya, soalnya FPS-nya cuma ngelok 30, nggak bisa 60 FPS.
Asu dipokong.
Kalau pakai aplikasi gitu. Jadi gua harus beli Elgato itu cuma mahal banget Elgato. Atau ntar lah nunggu TikTok dibuka lagi aja kalau mobile.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Harus pakai capture card.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Kecil soalnya kalau aplikasi-aplikasi.
We have already started here. Now it's Hazard.
Elgato harganya mahal banget. Tapi ada harga, ada kualitas sih emang.
And it's Davis.
Cuman sayang
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe. And he's had a hit. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Gimana sih Raul? Paul.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Bansos OP.
Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a big chance!
Aduh, goblok.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
And he's managed to get free. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Red Star with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Makanya gua nggak live yang mobile.
They've played it short. Camavinga, and he whips it in. He's got four. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's their second corner of the game.
Yang komen lu doang jar anjir.
Guardiola plays it short, hangs one in, and now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bale. Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, smashing header. Oh, what has happened here? And that has been cleared. Guardiola.
Oh, Baresi, tenang.
Still goalless at the moment.
Tenang banget gua ada Baresi sekarang.
Raul.
Panik.
He is just caressing the ball.
Ya
Out
ampun,
towards
salah
the flank. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. And this is Hazard. Passes short and sharp. Red Star trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri, very much a player of the moment.
Ya ampun, keren. Kagak ada body-bodinya bisa nih ngajar gua.
Now it's Bale.
Nah, di sini
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Iya, jar mulu.
Ayo buat kerja.
Well played now.
Bapak lu gua kerjain.
Bastoni. Davis. Oh, that's delightful. Deep cross. Diogo Costa gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Kimmich. And this is Bale.
Udah kalah.
It's Bale!
Ya ampun.
And again the
Saha.
keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Gol. Anjir gol kick.
Mosquera gets it clear.
Ya ampun.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Pelanggaran apa sih?
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard! And he's gone backward. He's going for goal!
Jai. Woi. Astagfirullah, butir
Yes!
goblok.
There is the breakthrough!
Aduh.
Red Star are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And it's Bale. Azar, nicely aimed pass. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Azar,
Woi, itu
and he's
Mbappe.
made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Crosses it in here. Baresi can get it clear. Kimmich. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Setengah kali kita mainin ya.
Changement. Le numéro 18. Hazard. Le
Whistle
numéro
goes, and we start the second half.
20. Le numéro 14.
Lavallois can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Laval do have a chance to counter here. And here's Mbappe. Laval, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Rodri. Now it's Bale. Now it's Batistuta. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's fabulous. Cristiano Ronaldo. Davis tries to clear. Might be danger here. Oh, well played. Batistuta. And they can counter here. Davis. And he was quick to react. Now, what about a counter-attack? Laval still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Now it's Bale. Rosicki does really well to win the ball there. Looking for options for movement. Davis. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. They're urging him to shoot. Bullish header! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Lavallois are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Ya ampun, nabrak.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Tenang babak kedua comeback. Susah, Cok.
Iya wah
Nabrak
tak
mulu.
tepat nih.
Looking for a runner, and that's a good ball. So much time and space. Climbs up big. He
Memory card
has done
save
it.
Korea.
Two up and in
Fiturnya Korea
charge,
Jepang apa?
and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just so
Ini
calm
Jepang
under
berarti.
pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Red Star are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Picked
Nice.
up, brilliant chance for a shot! He scored! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Mulu,
Oh,
Cok.
shooting chance! And it's in! So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Red Star go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Ronaldo. Now this could be a chance. Bastoni with the clearance. That's a sharp pass. Raul
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
PA Pedri.
closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good ball. Red Star have got it back and they'll have another go. Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long.
Can he finish?
Anjing, hancur-hancur itu persenan yang buat apa dah?
And they
Persenan
are
apa?
pulling clear here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Changement. Le numéro 7. Le
We
numéro
have got
8.
changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 10.
Red Star blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Kaka has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Rodri. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Batistuta.
Tai Cok, beknya
Kaka.
sumpah.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Batistuta. And this is Bale. Aims beyond the defence.
Main buka kayak gini.
Diogo Costa gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Well, they can break here. Knocks it into space. Ronaldo is flagged offside.
Kita kabur aja, kita relok. Sekarang relok. Cok, anjing dibantai gue 4-1. Kabur. Iya, Cok, kabur aja lah. Kelamaan nunggu kelar. Ah, sepi gini Discord gua. Lah, sepi ini. Ngobrol apa kawan? Ada apa gerangan sih kawan? Makin hancur win rate ini. Kalah lagi udahan gua bodo amat. Ngambek. Makin gagal makin dari suka.
Iya pada MMYMC Jazz Club.
Mana dah?
Bisa tiru wih.
Kalah lagi udahan iya anjing capek banget main bansos.
Tapi kui bentuknya kok ngono sih? Bentuknya gak folder, Cuk. Oh iya bener iki. Ono Terus
Buset lama gila ada di reformasi ini.
dilatih sih lo. Oke, mending nonton YouTube gitu deh. Kreatif AG, kreatif Pak Goce, kreatif AG. Tipe AG. Oke. Udah iki lho sing cara mudah save memory game pas di BCK. Sing setahun yang lalu. Langsung aja golek iki lho, cara mudah save memory game PS2. Save memory game PS2 di PCSX.
Anjing PS2.
Memory game PS2 di PCSX loro. Yo kuwi cari. Yo kuwi. Iya. Padahal kuwi.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Pelatih gua butut banget, siapa tahu gua kenal.
The action has already started. That was lovely, that. Davis. Cross in, looks like a good one. This is the time you need that pace. The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system. Because of his reading of the game, his vision, his technique, everything you need
to spring a successful offside trap.
And it's Davis. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe ploughing through the middle.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he was alert to it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Very nicely done.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. Pedri! This time, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries to get it clear. And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Azar. Now it's Camavinga. Might be danger here. And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Camavinga. It's a pretty loose pass.
Lavalois really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's a good-looking delivery. Forlan. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Davis. And here's Bale. He's having a go. Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Pedri. Azar. So what can they make of this? And here's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Camavinga. Azar. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. Shot could be on. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Here's a man in form. Pedri. And it's Azar. Can he get on the end of this?
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Camavinga. And now the breakaway. Forlan. That's a delicate pass. And a chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Bale! Spectacular save! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
Kampret emang.
There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Set masuk angin gua nih. Itu udah lama banget set.
And the action is back on the way.
La Valois can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That pass has been well intercepted. Raul. It's Raul! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Azar. And it's Batistuta. And this is Messi. That's very neat. Skims one in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
To Messi. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Passing is crisp and sharp. Laval still chasing a one-goal deficit here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Davis. Almost an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Raul puts his foot on the gas. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Forlan. And here's Batistuta. That is good strength. Camavinga. Hazard. And this is Hazard. Hazard! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Changement. Le numéro 7. Le numéro 18.
Laval choosing to make the first change. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you. You can read... And there's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Bale just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And it's Rosicki. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brzezinski. Laval do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Hazard. Pinches it off him. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the finish!
Masya Allah.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hazard. Out towards the flank. And this is Messi!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's gone for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Great vision. Well played right. It's Bale! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Le numéro 22.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Laval really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Batistuta gets flagged offside.
Laval really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Searching pass he's played there. Look at the space here. Batistuta! He steps in, and that's the end of that. That has not gone well. Hazard. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Bale. Rodri spots it and intercepts. And it's Batistuta. Hazard. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Knocks it into space. Camavinga has got himself a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Laval are down to 10 men. The pass has gone astray. And there goes the final whistle. Laval can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow.
Kok cacat gitu, Pak?
Kalah, Cok, anjing. Kartu merah, anjing. Jangan tawa aja lu, kampret. Lost track gua.
Cacat banget sih, Pak.
Sabar, lawannya Efootball. Tuh, lawan kasih bagi bay anjing. Coba itu lawan si New Year kartunya ini lagi.
Happy New Year.
Saya iya anjir kepencet.
Happy New Year.
Musuhnya New Year. New Year OP.
Pengen not.
Tolol kantat ketot.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vitinha. Oh, that's a fine interception.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
Oh no, what has happened here? And here's Shevchenko. Kamavinga. Played with finesse. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Azar. Now it's Vitinha. Now it's Raul. He's got away. Tries a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Raul can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. That's going in strongly.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kamavinga. Mbappe. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Played out wide. Now it's Kimmich. Ball driven towards the far post. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Beckham. Beckham. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Van Dijk. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vitinha. Raul. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's away. And he's there to clear it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Bale. Picked out brilliantly. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Beckham. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. And this is Bale. Big chance! Neymar. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar picks it up out wide. And this is Beckham. Del Piero! That's a sharp pass. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
La Valois truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Hazard. Bale. It's a threat. Chance! Oh, taken with style. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
It's a promising position. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Cafu. Manchester United do have a chance. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
La Valois have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Tries to play it through. And a chance! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Bale. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Hazard. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar driving for... He rises! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Hazard. Camavinga, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. That's a shade optimistic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, robust challenge. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There they go, hunting in packs. And here's Del Piero.
Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11.
Oh, shooting chance!
Coming on the field.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Totti.
Laval are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got full. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cafu. Beckham. Great vision. Neymar. Cross flung in towards the middle.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Rosicki. Oh, that's fabulous. Great ball. Mbappe! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Ambitious ball here. Beckham. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he takes a shot! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Laval could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And this is Van Basten. Brzezinski. And the referee brings it to a close. Laval have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Bale picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. And it's Alexander Arnold. It's played through for him. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Rodri picks it up from the goal kick.
Well, Peter, Thomas Brzezinski will have a busy game, I think, certainly on the creative front.
Yeah, just looking back over his career, Jim, I sometimes wonder whether he's been a bit underrated.
Well, I suppose there is an element of what might have been with him. You don't expect him to give you more than 25 games in a season, but he's never let his side down on the pitch.
Bale! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, sweet feet. Davis. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. Rodri takes control of it and he's on the move. It's a really well measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Fernandez. Here comes the cross. Not the most convincing of passes. Kerkez concedes a free kick for that. Brzezinski. Now it's Raul. And they've switched it over to the other side. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! And it's a goal!
On. Si.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, they've got it again. Fernandez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rodri gets a foot in here. Oh, well measured. This looks promising. Laval have it back and can go again.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Fernandez. Looking to play him in. And this is Bale. He's away. It's Bale! Rosicki with the delivery. And if you have just joined us, still just... There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Fernandez. Messi. Rodri. And Alexander-Arnold. And it's Fernandez. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Hazard. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold. He's in a great position here. Passes short and sharp. Shot could be on. And this is Messi. Real chance! Not the most accurate pass. And it's Fernandez. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Raul. Eder Militao kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. And claimed it back swiftly. Hazard. Fernandez. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter.
Bajir.
Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Laval have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Bajir Vos.
Roll!
Suara gue masuk
He's
gak
done
ke
very well to get to that.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Laval with the
Agak,
corner. They're first.
Oh, lu masukin Pak.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Rosicki.
There they go, hunting again.
Threads one in.
Nama.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Bang gendong gue bang. Sumpah.
Now it's Hazard. Good ball, good take. Bastoni does well to get it back. Kerkesh. Brzezinski. And it's Fernandes. And here's Messi. Still just a single goal between the sides. Now it's Mbappe. Azar. For Messi. Fernandes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Here's Rodri. Now there's a fine ball. Bale. Now it's Bale. Now it's Raul. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's bustling through here. Chance for a shot. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Laval have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's tried one! Mohamed Salah. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Raul. He's got away. Azar. Messi. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's Bale! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe and the shot! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Yuki.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi.
Laval are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Fernandes. Laval are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for options for movement. Oh no, what has happened here? And that's been won straight back. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, it's a great ball here. Bale. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. Great chance! And it's there! Oh boy, this fella is flying. You just anticipate that he will do this week after week after week. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Allahumma sholli ala
Clinical,
salawat.
just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Laval find a position of real strength now. Messi has it out wide, and Messi! And how did he not make it for?
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He has a look up. And now they can spring
Allahumma
out of
sholli
defence.
salawat.
Yamal. Rodri.
Ci saranno 3
Fernandez.
minuti di recupero.
Stood up well to him there.
Let's go. Wah, digeno
Knocks it
Pak.
into space. Just to keep it, it's Bale! And that's off target.
Di WA ya, ini kopi dulu.
Oh.
Oke.
Bang, bener-bener aja bang.
Well, that has not gone well. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Bale. Bale! He scores!
Makasih loh bang.
Over the hills and far away! No cat! And that will be it. Laval pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start.
WA 333. Last game, oke. Udah ngantuk banget.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No way through.
This guy Roberto Carlos really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace. Bale! Superb goal! Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, easy pickings there. Darwin, distributed tidily. Back into the middle. Gerrard goes for a shot! He scores! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It's Son Heung-min! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Bale. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's gone loose. And it's Pedri. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass.
Apaan sih goyangnya?
Davis. Spread neatly. Rummenigge. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rummenigge. Rodri. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Udah mencet spasi, Bang.
And it's Kimmich. Pedri.
Udah ulang lagi.
Super ball.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Cannavaro to Gerrard. Raul. Gerrard. Aims beyond the defence. Tries a shot! And another try! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Liverpool he's given it away. Hazard knocks it into space. Mbappe! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Can he get it through? Rummenigge! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Ya ampun, salah mulu.
Short changes him with that pass. Can he finish? Played with speed from back to front.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Rummenigge cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that.
Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Looking for the run. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge looking to play him in. And this is Gnabry. Pedri, that has been cut short. Rummenigge,
2 added minutes.
passing is crisp and sharp. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Raul. Now it's Bale. Now what about a counter-attack? And it's Kimmich. Looking for options for movement. Bale. It's Bale! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Laval are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Foot in. Davis made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Laval are looking to go forward now. Raul, he's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Raul just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Rijkaard. Davis cuts it out. That's gone for a throw-in. Rodri. Now it's Bale. Now that's well seen too. And the through ball. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And they've got their lead back. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Nunez. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Coba tuh.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 10, Platini. Substitutions taking place.
Bayer claims comfortably. Oh, that's well spotted. Platini. Now it's Gnabry, and he's managed to get free. Shot, surely! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Laval do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Gnabry gets into a good position. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Spread out to the left. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Son Heung-min is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Son Heung-min! He should have put that one away.
Son Heung-min really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Great chance! Platini. Now it's Darwin. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well read, nice interception. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Great vision. And he's intervened well there. Spreads it out wide. Bale.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's beautifully weighted.
Ya, hilang om.
Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... And Batistuta!
Ampun.
Not the most convincing of passes. Liverpool clearly now in lead. And the referee brings it to a close. Laval did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made...
Nggak blitz lagi ya lah. Mantep kan balik gua. Cok, gua tidur dulu cok, anjir ngantuk bet. Makasih.